What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we are diving into another track from Busted. I'm super excited for today's video. We're checking out It Happens. I want to give a huge shout out to Ellie over on Patreon for requesting today's video. Thank you so much for being a longtime supporter and of course feeding some of the coolest content that comes on this channel. I'm really excited about this video. Busted is really cool. They're one of those bands though that like I've listened to I think almost everything from McFly, not everything, but almost everything from McFly. Obviously, I did the reaction to McBusted's album. You guys check out the album listening party over on Patreon if you want. I also did a McBusted tour watch party you guys can watch. Those are on Patreon. But what I was trying to say there is that Busted is the only part of like that trio moment that I've not like dove all the way into. So I'm really excited for today's video. I'm excited to get, more knowledgeable about this band. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram. I post a ton of music related content. Love to have you guys over there at Steven in Stereo. All right, this is It Happens.
When I was 16, I had a dream, my eyes were green. Just made my first CD, along to be on MTV. I wore my heart out on my sleeve, and girls, I mean, it happened.
Oh, I love that lyricism. It's just like open and vulnerable. Like, the days before you're in the band where you're dreaming of being on MTV.
Those college days just passed me by. I watched my friends get high. Can I peace out and say goodbye? I ask my mother why. Can I stay home all day alone and play piano? It happens. 'Cause today is gonna be your day. No matter what gets in your way. So open up your mind and maybe you will find today is gonna be.
I am such a sucker for like pop punk vocals that are like a little bit nasally like this. I always say it, but like, I think of like Newfound Glory and artists like that. I have such a soft spot for it.
So open up your mind and maybe you will find today is gonna be the day it happens.
Oh.
Went with the boys to start a band without a plan. We even made some waves in Germany and in Japan.
Fuck yeah.
But it was over just as fast as it began. It happens.
Just such a good reminder there to live your life and embrace the experiences as they come, because it's like, how would you have imagined that you were going to be in this band and now you're like making waves across the world? It's insane to think about, but like every band had to at some point have that moment when they're like, all right, we got to just dive in and try to do this.
Got on a train to Leon when it was history. No time for misery. A glass half full is not empty. But still occasionally I would think of how it used to be. How everything was working out so well for me when it happened.
Oh.
It happened.
Oh, that harmony.
After 11 years of space, we start to gravitate back to each other. You can call it karma, call it fate.
Oh, wait, was this like the song that kind of like was part of their like comeback moment? Because I think that that's like really fucking cool to add that in this, because everything at this point has been so explorative in so many ways, because to me it really stands as a reminder to embrace the things that are happening in your life as they're happening, but it also feels very much like, hey, if you really love this thing and you want to put your time into it with the right attitude and with the right amount of time and love given to it, you water that garden enough, something might actually grow. It could actually be your day. They're trying to say, like, we didn't imagine that when we got into this band, this was all going to be what transpired and we'd be big in the world. And also, 11 years later, are we going to be drawn back together as a band again? Like we get in the second piece. Like, I just love that. So
We start
sick.
to gravitate back to each other. You can call it karma, call it fate. Rocked up to Glastonbury, there were just so many people there. Flashback to when the guy from Enemy said nobody would care. And now we're back out on the road. The album's almost good to go.
Yes.
If you're ever feeling low, you know that it happens.
If you're ever feeling low, just know that it happens. On top of all of the emotion that is built into this, that part just hits so good right now.
Back out on the road, the album's almost good to go. And if you're ever feeling low, you know that it happens. It happens. So today is gonna be your day. No matter what gets in your way.
We went on a whole journey with this one. Yes. That piano's giving me those Jackson Mannequin vibes. There's no drums here, but I feel like I'm still playing them. Yeah, dude, talk about a positive fucking anthem right there and a reminder to just fucking keep moving forward. If you're doing something you love or you have a passion for something, you know what? Let me use this opportunity to even just talk about myself, okay? Dude, if you try to even like contact people that weren't like the immediate 4 people I hung out with in school, no one probably even fucking remembers me out of like all the schools I went to, because I went to so many of them, right? I did not have a lot of friends. I was not cool. The fact that I am on YouTube with any level of success is absolutely batshit fucking insane to me, because it shouldn't have been. I wasn't on a trajectory that would have led me here. When I was sharing a fucking bedroom with my brother in a trailer in the middle of the country in Texas at one point, I say at one point like I wasn't 17, like I never would have imagined that this is where I would be, right? So I love the entire beginning of this, because the realness of them talking about like making a mix CD and thinking of one day being able to, be on MTV, and then the amount of things that have happened and progressed in their life as they stuck to that is incredible to me. I feel like musicians, I understand they go through a lot, and I feel like if you don't, for the bands that aren't at the top of the top, it's very hard financially to exist. But some of the things that you do get are incredible, like seeing the world, and like that's insane to me. Like, oh my God, you get to play your music in the world for so many people. But there's a lot of pros and cons that come with that as well. What I really love about this, though, is that inside look into the mind of this band, and like them really going through those things and trying to hold on to that positivity and just realizing that it could one day happen. Like, I could choose to go out and party with my friends in school, or I could stay at home and play my piano all day because I really want to be in a band. And it turns out that it actually happens. You can actually do those things when you put a lot of, heart and soul and commitment into things. And also that gravitational pull 11 years later that made you feel like you wanted to be back in this band together. All of that is remarkable to me, because I feel like music is just so powerful and it's so beautiful. And that's a really great example of that. I love living life with a positive mental attitude. And I feel like that is exactly what this song is about. It's about putting all all of what you've got into the thing that you love and staying positive that it will turn out one day. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram at Steven and Stereo, and of course check out Patreon. So much exclusive content for McFly, for Busted, for McBusted, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.